It's sad. Reiner betraying, mankind is really sad. And I've seen a lot of people, talk about this episode. It's been a big episode. It's been an episode that some people say this is getting Attack on Titan back to what it once was. This was going to pull everybody back in. And I've seen people bring up that it's sad, like Sawyer 7 Mage, but he didn't dive into detail. That's kind of like, you know what? He's right. It is sad. And I want to hop into why it's sad, this whole thing. And as you see throughout this episode of Reiner betraying, mankind and the scout resume right then and there on top of the wall, he states a lot of things that really just kind of tear you up if you really think about it. And, obviously you see that Reiner is distraught, confused throughout this whole situation. And you even see him state, if I knew there were people like this, maybe I would have never turned out to be a half-assed piece of shit. He states that. And just so everyone knows, he's basically been brainwashed in the sense of not intentionally, but accidentally. He accidentally got attached to Eren, Mikasa, Armin, everybody, him and Bertolt. But you could really, we really got to see Reiner dive into this, and really we got so much characterization as to who Reiner is right now. And what's even more sad about this whole situation is, we would never have suspected Reiner because how he acted with everyone else. And that's one of the biggest sad things about it. He wasn't acting. He was being him. And that's so sad. But at the same time, you see that he's like, once again, maybe I would not have turned out to be such a half-assed piece of shit. So if he would have been there, if he wasn't being probably manipulated, most likely, I would assume, if someone didn't send him on this mission, which that's another key, phrase right there. Reiner states, I gotta finish the mission. As a warrior, I've gotta finish the mission. So basically, he's still confused in all the state of confusion that's going on, clearly. Because you see whenever, Eren's like, you got to be joking, you've been through a lot. And even if you guys were the Armored and Colossal Titan, do you think I'd really go with you? And you see like the fear on their face. Because, that fear really demonstrated that they're attached to Eren in that, in that instant. They were attached to him. They didn't want to fight him. They're like, we don't gotta do any of this if you come with us now. So one that shows something special about Eren. But at the same time, why were they so scared? Why are they so just terrified that he said that he wouldn't go with them anyways? They were trying to find a scapegoat to not have to do anymore. They were trying to find a scapegoat in order to not destroy humanity, annihilate, eliminate humanity. That's what that scene was really emphasizing on a deeper level. They were just terrified that he even said no. And one of the saddest things about all of this, he's like, as a warrior, I must complete my mission. And the thing is, we already know how he's truly thinking. The reason he said that, the reason he's going through with it now is he's looking at Eren, he's looking at Armin, he's looking at Mikasa, he's looking at everyone on top of that wall, everyone he went to training camp with in order to become a scout. He's saying, hey, they're all a means to an end. Once the mission's done, maybe I can just forget about that. Or no, I can't forget about that. In another sense, he's literally brainwashing himself once again. And I just found that so damn just sad. But hey, what do you guys think? I mean, we have Eren falling down the wall, which that is even sadder too. Whenever, Eren's in Reiner's hand and they're scaling the wall and you see his tears. You see him trying not to cry even. But then you see him close his eyes and he just kind of squeeze them as tight as he can. He's distraught. He is lost. He knew the evidence was presented in front of him 12 hours later, but still he doesn't want to believe it. Because Reiner never acted like Eren's friend. Reiner was Eren's friend. It's just so sad.